Hi guys, Thomas from Vekas Airsoft Workshop here. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the newest SPECNA Dark Matter Generation 2 brushless motor. We are going to be taking a look at some of the features that it offers, also how it performs and this build. So let's take a quick look at this build that we have over here. It is a VFC HK416 which has been completely upgraded by us. We have a 20x1 20x1 Retroarms Pandora gear set. We have the VFC spec Retroarms gearbox shell. Then we have our own custom hybrid bushings and FPS Software X Retroarms air seal parts. Regarding the hop-up, we have the Max M4A chamber with the PDI 6.08 inner barrel. The first setup that we are going to be taking a look is at 1.5 joules with an M120 Retroarm spring. The second setup, which is going to be the high power setup, is with a M140 by Retroarms. So that's regarding the setup that we will be trying the trying the motor in. Now onto the motor itself. So what are some new things about this motor? So let's dive straight into it. So the motor is OEM'd by Solink, who make most of the engines on the market. However, this one differs a little bit from the other variants that other companies offer. So let's delve into it. So first of all, we are going to start from the pinion. It comes pre-installed. It is a D-type shaft. The pinion itself is very strong. I never had issues with Solink pinions. They sound rather nice and they are very strong, unlike the Warhead pinions, which are very fragile. Onto the casing itself, it is a CNC'd aluminum casing with solid tabs at the top, which are rather heavily reinforced. As you can see, I tried to bend them or break them, but I didn't manage to do so. Now onto the shaft itself. It is, of course, hand winded. It has, of course, hand winding because all of the brushless motors are hand winded. One very interesting thing and very nice feature, which is very new, and I believe that SPECNA are the first one to have this sort of feature, but I think that right now some other brands do it as well. It has a one-directional bearing. So what it means pretty much is that you don't need anymore your classic anti-reversal latch. You can rely solely on the motor. So as you can see, the motor spins in the direction that the gears want to spin, but it cannot spin the other way around. I tried it with the M140. I also tried with the M120, both on max precocking, and it held up without any issues whatsoever. Regarding the stopping of the piston, it is currently the most precise way to stop a piston. It of course matters also on your cables and on the type of MOSFET or process unit if you are running any, of course. So that's regarding the pinion and the shaft itself. Now going from the motor to one more interesting thing is the programming card. So right now you have an option to modify two settings, which you can already see on the motor. It is this 10 to 46K motor. So you can adjust it very easily. So what you do is you connect your tabs to your motor, so such as this. Then you connect your motor. Hold on, I will put this rifle away. So you connect your motor, then you connect your battery. It doesn't matter if it's a 7.4 or 11.1. Oh, hold on. Lost the battery connection there for a second. So as you heard, you get a beep from the motor, which indicates that it has been connected and it can start programming. So the two settings that you can adjust is the speed and the torque of the motor. So if you are running, for instance, currently this is set to, hold on, I will set the torque to max. Currently this is set how I would run it with an M120 spring. So 33K in the speed and 100% in the torque. So the way you program it is you press the M button. The other part, which is not currently set, goes blank, and the top part is lit up. So currently I'm going to set it to an option which I run with my M140 spring, so that is 38,000, 46k in the 48k, sorry, in the speed setting, and on the torque setting it is 100%. So currently I'm going to press save. As you can hear, the motor beeps. You have to wait for a few seconds. Then it says completed, reboot, reprogram. So you just unplug your tabs, you plug it in, and you are ready to go. So the part where you set the motor speed and the torque is very easy. Then you just unplug your motor, unplug the battery, and you are all set. You can put your motor inside the gun, and you can try it out if the speed suits your build. Why is this setting so nice? You can really fine-tune the speed of your setup so that you don't get any overspin, and so it doesn't damage your piston over time, and your gears as well, and the rest of the internal parts. So where will this be useful? For instance, when you're going to run multiple springs, such as on this gun, where the owner will be running it from 1.5 joules all the way to 2.3 joules. So in this setting, it is very beneficial. Also, when you're running, for instance, a high speed gears and rather soft spring, you can really fine-tune your speed to get no overspin at all. So that's that regarding the motor itself. Now I will show you guys the shooting and how it sounds. We are going to start with the M120, then we're going to switch it up to a M140 spring. One of the things that I've mentioned earlier is that this programming unit gives us the option to also check the percentage of our batteries, and it works actually really well. So you are going to connect your battery from the side. It works with all the way up to 14.8 volt LiPos, and it gives you a really nice graph of what your battery percentages are. So that's really nice. Now going over to the most interesting part, which is the part where we shoot the gun itself. So this is the lower power variant, and in our case the M120 variant, in which we are going to be running it with 21x1 Pandora retro arms gears and the Perron Hybrid V2. So currently I'm going to say I have it set to max pre-cooking, so the first shot is going to be slower. As you can see, the piston stopped beautifully at its place once it stopped moving backwards. It didn't roll any a millimeter forward because of the way the anti-reversal mechanism is built into the motor. So we are going to shoot a few more shots. Now full auto. As you can hear, the gun sounds absolutely amazing. So this is the low power variant. Now we are going to step it up to the M140 variant. Alright, so we've changed out the spring to M140. We changed the RPM to 39,000, and let's check how the gun shoots now. So semi. And full auto. So as you can see, it works absolutely beautifully. The RPM dial on the programming card works absolutely amazing. So that's it regarding the shooting of the gun. Alright, so we have the shooting done. So as you guys heard, it sounds absolutely beautiful. It works amazingly. So my first impressions of the motor are very nice. I already feel the person that owns this gun has already fielded it for a few times. He is extremely happy. I also tried it out without a MOSFET. It worked without any issues whatsoever. So we really get the best motor that you can currently buy, the SPECNA GEN.2 dark matter motor, which you guys can buy, I believe, at most of the SPECNA dealers, and if you're in Europe, then at gunfire.com. So that's that. Have a great day. Enjoy your airsoft weekends or weekdays if you are that fortunate that you can play also airsoft on the weekdays, and see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one and you learned something new, and perhaps you found your next AEG motor. It was Thomas from West Coast Airsoft Workshop. If you need any help, make sure that you write us a message at our Instagram, which will be shown here, Airsoft Service Vekas, or at our Facebook, which is West Coast Airsoft Service. So that's that. Have a great day. Bye.